Getting glam for labor and delivery. There's a mom on TikTok who basically did like a get ready with me for her labor and delivery. She had had a C-section with her first. She was hoping to have a vaginal birth with her second, ended up having a successful time, but she was 10 centimeters dilated and was doing her makeup for labor and delivery. Weigh in. How do you feel about getting glam for the birth of your baby?
Good for her.
Yeah, she
Good
looked great.
for her. This is a moment in your life that is going to happen once. Once with that child. It might happen more than once with multiple children. But if you want to look your best for this moment as you're bringing life into this world because you know there's going to be pictures and videos for you to look back on, then you do it.
Yeah.
I remember for us, so our first one, it was like a scheduled induction. It was really early in the morning. So I remember like waking up. Yeah, I put makeup on. I went in and I was like, okay, I'm going to have this baby in a few hours. Well, I didn't have the baby for almost 2 more days after that. So my glam was
Wrecked.
not good. It was wrecked. It was slept in. It was sweated in. It was not good. And that's just what happened. But I think if you have the time, why not, slap on some mascara, put a little blush and lip gloss on and do your thing? What do you think?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I put on makeup for both my births.
Yeah,
Not a lot. Like I just wanted to look like a not dead version of me.
right.
So I
Because
put
you're
on
gonna
like,
be sweating. Like labor is no joke.
right, it's no joke. So like we don't want to, we just want a little something, like a little color in our skin and maybe
Right.
a little mascara and fill in the eyebrow a little. Like I wasn't putting on lipstick. I didn't have false lashes. And if you want to do that, I'm here
Do it.
for it. But what I think is funny is both times I felt this intense urge to get a manicure and a pedicure because I was like, I need to have nice nails and toes for this baby. Like,
Yeah.
why? It was like this female urge to get a mani pedi and like the timing it out to make sure it was
So
nice.
fresh,
Yeah.
not chipped.
Not
It's
chipped.
so funny you say that because so manicure, I've let the manicures go out the window. It's hard to be a mom and have manicured nails because if you do gel, you really only have about like 2 weeks, especially when you're pregnant, like your nails are growing so fast.
Yeah.
They just don't last. You can't get acrylics when you're a mom. I mean, you can, but I can't.
Yeah.
But a pedicure, I have mentioned to Jason so many times, I have to get a pedicure before we go to the hospital because I want to have nice feet for the doctors.
Oh, yeah. Obviously.
Like I just want to just not have troll toes,
Right. You're talking
right?
to Katie. Remember when I got a Brazilian wax for my
Oh,
gyno? It was not for Andrew. It was because I was seeing a gynecologist who was my friend's wife. And I was like, can't have a hairy butthole.
yeah.
Gotta get a wax. So you're talking, and also like we don't want our kids to come into the world and be like, mom has gnarly toes. I get it.
Yeah, I want to have nice toes. Speaking of your Brazilian wax and the
Yes.
butthole thing, I had
Mhm.
my strep B test last
Oh,
week.
and
No results yet. I need to
okay.
actually check the portal. I forgot how uncomfortable that is.
Yeah. Not a good
Like
time.
they literally like are yeah, swabalobbing.
Swabalobbin. Back to that whole like we sacrifice a lot to bring life to this planet.
Mhm.
Strep B test, not a good
Oh,
time.
and it's just embarrassing. Like your vagina looks different when you're pregnant.
See, I never looked at mine. I felt like that was
Oh,
one thing I just didn't need to see. Did you check
mm.
yours out?
Mhm.
What's different?
I didn't like look really. I just kind of looked face on with a mirror. It just feels like
Puffier?
just a little puffier. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's also tighter for
Oh,
whatever reason. I don't know if that's because like, you have sex less when you're
oh.
pregnant.
Well, my mom, who was present for our labor and delivery, and as I've told you, has said many a very candid thing about labor and delivery because she was pacing back and forth in the end zone, just looking at everything. Among the things she said was, oh, wow, it's huge, meaning the whole gaping hole into my vagina. So when Andrew and I had sex afterwards, naturally I had to ask him, like, did it
Is
feel
it
loose? Like, is it loose? And he says it's not. And he's honest with me. I think he
he's
would tell me
honest.
if it was
See, that won't change for me because
C-section. Hey,
that is the one I will say
yes.
positive to a C-section. Everything else is not a positive, but that is the one positive.
Yeah, your lady bits get to stay nice and cute,
Just nice and
tight.
not ripped.
Yeah, exactly.
The things we do.
I know
Like
things
my
we
stomach
do.
is ripped, so I don't know if that's any better.
It's all a joy.
It's all just so fun.